If you're over 60, take a quiet moment in your kitchen tonight. Look inside your fridge or pantry. Somewhere in that array of healthy vegetables lies a hidden risk. One that, while harmless in youth, can become a silent threat to your brain as you sleep. No warning signs. No dramatic chest pains. One moment you're dreaming peacefully, the next you're waking to slurred speech, a heavy arm, or the dizzying realization that something has gone terribly wrong. Over decades, we've learned to trust our doctors, follow dietary guidelines, and celebrate the virtues of greens and garden-fresh produce. But what if I told you that aging changes the rules of this game? Your body at 65 isn't the same as it was at 40. Blood vessels lose their pliancy, kidneys filter less efficiently, medications shift the balance of minerals and enzymes, and foods once championed as super can, under the wrong conditions, betray your brain. Below, I take you on a journey through 9 everyday vegetables, the same ones that may decorate your plate tonight, revealing the subtle chemistry of aging that can turn them from allies into adversaries. For each, you'll meet a real patient's story, uncover the biological why, and learn gentle, practical steps to keep enjoying the foods you love safely. 1. Spinach, the oxalate double edge. The hidden hazard. Over time, spinach's oxalates can bind calcium, forming microcrystals that stiffen tiny cerebral arteries. Real story. Mrs. Evelyn Reed, 74, relished her nightly green smoothie, spinach, kale, and a scoop of calcium powder. But one dawn, her daughter found her unresponsive, coffee cup spilled. A silent ischemic stroke had taken months of tiny oxalate deposits to prepare. What changes with age? Kidneys become less efficient at clearing oxalates, arteries stiffen, calcium supplements amplify crystal formation. Safer practice. Enjoy spinach at breakfast, lightly wilted in olive oil, paired with vitamin C from citrus, which helps dissolve oxalate complexes. Discuss supplement timing with your doctor, and alternate greens weekly. 2. Broccoli, vitamin K's balancing act. The hidden hazard. Broccoli's high vitamin K can destabilize anticoagulant medications, swinging blood from too thin to too thick. Real story. Mr. Samuel Ortiz, 81, steamed broccoli 3 times a week while faithfully taking warfarin. His INR readings oscillated wildly. One afternoon, he awoke with a severe headache. His brain had suffered a hemorrhage. What changes with age? Blood thinners become exquisitely sensitive to dietary vitamin K. Older vessels bleed more easily. Safer practice. Keep your broccoli intake consistent, same portion, same days. Record each serving and check your INR bi-weekly. If you crave variety, swap in Brussels sprouts or cauliflower, which carry less vitamin K. 3. Romaine lettuce, the diuretic slip. The hidden hazard. As a mild vegetable diuretic, romaine can trigger nighttime dehydration, thickening blood and encouraging microclot formation. Real story. Ms. Frances Liu, 78, believed an evening romaine salad would aid weight control. Instead, she woke one morning unable to speak clearly. Her blood, too concentrated, had birthed tiny clots in her cerebral vessels. What changes with age? Thirst cues fade. Kidneys conserve water less predictably. Blood pressure pills can exacerbate fluid loss. Safer practice. Shift your salad to midday. If you must dine on greens after sunset, sip a glass of water beforehand, and avoid strict low-salt regimens that compound fluid loss. 4. Raw carrots, the sweet spike. The hidden hazard. Raw carrots pack fast-acting sugars that, in a senior pancreas, trigger nocturnal hypoglycemia and a stress hormone surge, tightening vessels and raising clot risk. Real story. Mr. Harold Simmons, 76, nibbled carrot sticks nightly for good eyesight. Weeks later, he awoke dizzy and disoriented, a small sleep-time stroke proven by his MRI. What changes with age? Insulin response slows or overcompensates. Vascular reactivity to cortisol becomes more extreme. Safer practice. Cook carrots, which lowers their glycemic impact, and pair them with a protein or healthy fat cheese cubes, avocado, or nut butter to blunt the sugar rush. 5. Garlic, nature's blood thinner. The hidden hazard. Garlic's potent anticoagulant compounds, when combined with prescription blood thinners, can overthin your blood, making tiny vessel ruptures catastrophic. Real story. Mrs. Joan Patel, 83, took daily garlic supplements alongside low-dose aspirin. One night, she awoke with vision loss in one eye. A small hemorrhage had leaked inside her brain. What changes with age? Vessel walls are more fragile. Supplements deliver concentrated doses far beyond culinary use. Safer practice. Reserve garlic for flavor. Limit supplements to doctor-approved amounts and report every herb and pill you take. 6. Onions, the vasodilator's paradox. The hidden hazard. Onions contain quercetin, a natural vasodilator that, when layered atop blood pressure medications, can drive pressure too low, prompting reactive vasoconstriction and clot formation. Real story. Mr. George Daniels, 79, loved raw onion in his evening salad. One morning, he roused to numbness in his hand, an ischemic event born of overnight blood pressure roller coasters. What changes with age? Medications and food effects compound. Autoregulation of cerebral flow weakens. Safer practice. Use cooked onions, which mellow quercetin release, and maintain morning-evening pressure logs. Spot the dips and surges before they strike. 7. Corn, the starch sweet spot. The hidden hazard. Corn's rich starches act like sugar, spiking glucose levels then crashing them in the early hours, inviting a hormonal stress response that promotes clotting. Real story. Ms. Darlene Carter, 77, relished corn grits at night. Her fasting glucose test zigzagged. One morning she awoke with a heavy leg. A tiny clot had turned into a stroke. What changes with age? Pancreatic insulin release slows. Cortisol responses magnify. Fragile vessels can't recover. Safer practice. If you love corn, eat it with beans or lean meat at lunch, not dinner. Monitor your blood sugar patterns and ask about continuous glucose monitoring if you have prediabetes. 8. Asparagus, the gentle dehydrator. The hidden hazard. A natural diuretic, asparagus can shrink blood volume overnight, thickening what remains and favoring clot development in delicate cerebral vessels. Real story. Mrs. Alice Moreno, 80, steamed asparagus nightly to cleanse herself. One morning she woke confused. A CT confirmed an ischemic stroke fed by microclots. What changes with age? Kidneys pull less water. Thirst awareness wanes. Medication-induced diuresis compounds the effect. Safer practice. Save asparagus for lunch or early dinner, and pair each serving with an extra glass of water. Track fluid intake as carefully as your pills. 9. Nightshades, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, the neurovascular agitators. The hidden hazard. High histamines and tyramines in nightshades can inflame vessels, elevate pressure, and mimic stroke symptoms, a stroke mimic, confusing nerves and vessels alike. Real story. Mr. Fred Nakamura, 85, savored his nightly tomato soup. He awoke paralyzed on one side, yet his scan showed no clot or bleed. Instead, he had severe cerebral vasospasm and inflammation, all triggered by excessive nightshade intake. What changes with age? Histamine breakdown slows, vessel walls grow more reactive, combined acid loads disrupt mineral balance. Safer practice. Limit nightshade sauces and soups to midday. Rinse canned tomatoes. Balance with antihistamine-rich foods like blueberries, and rotate in other vegetables. Turning knowledge into protection. You've just met 9 familiar vegetables in a new light, each a testament to how aging silently rewrites the rules of nutrition. Yet this is not a call to fear food, but to honor your changing biology with curiosity and care. 1. Timing is everything. Move risk-prone vegetables to earlier in the day. 2. Pair for balance. Combine with water, protein, or healthy fats to moderate spikes, dips, and fluid shifts. 3. Track and talk. Keep a simple log: what you eat and when, your medications, and any lightheadedness or odd symptoms. Share this with your physician. 4. Rotate your greens. No single vegetable should dominate your diet for more than a few meals each week. 5. Hydrate mindfully. A small glass of water before sleep can be as vital as any salad. Remember, awareness is the most powerful medicine in your kitchen. You are not a passive recipient of age. You are an active guardian of your health. In each bite and sip, respect the wisdom of your 70-year-old vessels, kidneys, and heart. Adjust your habits not because you fear the worst, but because you deserve mornings of clarity, steady balance, and the freedom to live fully, no matter your age. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.